Hi, I'm Anita from Needles and Hooks, and welcome to Anita's Vlog Episode 3. There's just no other elegant way to say it, and my little thing is in the way, so I'm going to lift that up a little bit more. There we go. That way there's not something in front of the camera. So, yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I made a video. I was working tirelessly on trying to finish up Christmas gifts, and then the week of Christmas, I got a cold. I still have remnants of that cold, but I sound a heck of a lot better than I did a week ago. All nasally and sound like I've got a cold, so that's done and over with mostly. So now I can't remember what it was that I talked about in the last one, so this might be a repeat. I did try to order the yarn for my daughter's blanket, the corner to corner that's pink and red, and she squealed when she was like, I want those colors. I was like, okay. So I tried ordering 4 of those red ones. The Brene blanket ombre in burgundy. So I put 4 of those in my cart. They said it was like in stock. I was like, okay, great. And then I bought all this stuff over here, which we'll get into in a sec. And then a week went by, and then those 4 cakes of yarn were still pending. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And all of this came in like 4 separate flipping packages. I'm just like, I'm not doing that again. I will go to the store, buy the yarn, and come home. Because it's like hop and skip down the street. Well, that's not really a hop and a skip is like 5 minutes away. This is like maybe a 15-20 minute drive depending on traffic. But it's just basically down the road. Not hard to get to, but anyway, needless to say, they canceled that part of my order, so my daughter's blanket is just sitting over there somewhere out of camera view, and I can't work on it. Well, I can, but this weekend we're going to go to Joann's and try to find yarn to go with it, since seeing as I can't, for the life of me, get the dang burgundy. So that's how that's going to go. I was hoping I could finish that one for Christmas, even though I told her don't expect it for Christmas. Would have been nice, but that didn't happen. I did finish my son's blanket, and he used it when he was here this past weekend, but then he left it, and I was just like, and I just noticed it today while I was trying to set up for the video. Plugging my light over there, and then it was just like, oh, that little goofball left his blanket, and he's always complaining it's really cold over at his father's, so he didn't take it with him. He's just gonna have to come and get it. Anyway, so that's basically all the yarn drama I've got. I did order a bunch of this Brene velvet. I got a lot of skeins of this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. There's this one in I can't, they don't make this easy. Golden moss. I got like 8 of these. Another one in, I have no idea what color this is. Oh, it was right side up to begin with. Pomegranate. And these are, how big are these? I have absolutely no idea. 10.5 ounce skeins. 300 grams, 315 yards. I can make a lot of stuff with this. And I needed, I was buying different colors so I could make the scrunchies that I've been doing, as well as maybe hats and headbands or whatnot out of these. So there's that one. I got this one is indigo velvet. Meanwhile, I'm piling everything up over here. I'll pile it back when I'm done. Vapor gray. Mocha. All this is taking over my poor desk. What is this? This is gray. Is that? Yeah, gray orchid. It's a little more purpley than gray to me, but that's fine. This one is mushroom. I'm gonna have an avalanche. And then this is one I did not purchase, and this is how it came in the box. This is just basically red. I have red. I don't know if they thought this would be a good idea, seeing as they canceled an order for stuff that is not this. This is not going on that blanket. One, it's thin. It's not blanket yarn. It's like velvet chenille yarn. So this came extra in the box, and I'm like going, I didn't order this. So, but I'm going to use it in stuff. So let me pile all my yarn back over here on my poor piano that I swear I'm never going to get uncovered to use. I really need to get some organization in my life. Working on it though. That be the yarn buy, and I have to go, like I said, I got to go to Joann's this weekend and pick up yarn for her blanket, and then I've got a make along I'm doing from another channel. So I got some whips over here. If I can grab a hold of it. This is, I'm gonna make sure I get the business end. The Cornerstone Pathways by Juan the Yarn Addict. I started and stopped this project like maybe 3 or 4 times using 2 different skeins because I was having problems with it puckering. But I figured out what it was. There were just way too many stitches in the corners. So I modified one row to only use 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then I left the following cluster row at 4 and 4. So, and I did the 4 and 4 at the beginning in the center. I don't know how well this is showing up. I can't see. Yeah. So I left that 4 and 4 for the first couple of rounds, and then I changed it. And yes, the clusters don't stack on top of each other like they would if you left it 4 by 4 every cluster round, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't pucker. It's square. I'm on my second skein of the whatever this is, Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Stripes and Latte. Is it stripes? Yeah. And I had this oops yarn I accidentally bought also that I'm doing right here, right here. It is I do believe it's a Big Twist Value Pound Plus. If I can grab it here. In the colorway of Latte. So I'm doing 8 rounds with this, and first initially it's 16 rounds of the Latte stripes, and then 8 rounds of the toffee color, and then rinse, lather, repeat until I run out of yarn. Yep, so that's this one. I'm making headway on my double knit blanket. I finished this one the other day, and then I started on this one. I don't know, is that the you're looking at, yeah, you're looking at the front, like little leafy things or something. I can't quite tell exactly what it is, but it's the opposite on the other side, which you can see it a lot better over on this side. So I'm making progress on that. Now I got my 10 stitch blanket over here as well, working away at that with a giant ball that still doesn't fit in my coffee can. But I need to like try to get these like projects completely somewhere in the realm of finished. This is the last panel I need to do, and I need 10 blocks, so I'm on my 4th block on this one. So, and I've been like round robining a whole bunch of these projects. I got a couple other ones you can't really see. There's this one, but that's going to be a tutorial for later. I'm still working on it, getting the prototype finished. So, and I wish I had 2 skeins of that yarn, and then I wouldn't be freaking out going, I'm not going to have enough, I'm not going to have enough. But that's how that's going. And I've got that blanket backing, working on that too, and I need to go through my stash and get the yarn for sewing the 2 panels together. When I run out of this blanket yarn that I've got in my container down here on the floor, I will start stitching them together, and then I'll add the next ball and keep going, and then stitch it as I go. Kind of like how I'm going to do my knit temperature blanket, which today is January 1st, so Happy New Year. And I want to say hi to, let me check my subscriber count. I just want to say hi to all 23 of you subscribers. I love you all. Happy New Year. Hopefully it started off great. Mine, I still have this cold nonsense, but not as bad as it was a couple of days ago. So that's basically what it's been going. And you can't really see it, but there's some yarn sitting on a table over there. I took down the big card table. It was just taking up way too much floor space. I'm trying to get organized, get things put away, tossed away, stored away, away. You know, so I can just get some space back, because this place is tiny. So I've got my 2 colors for my first set for my temperature blanket that I'm going to be recording after I finished recording this. So yeah, that ought to be fun. I was just like, I'm all panicking and crap. And it's like, oh my god, it starts today. It's like, how is, like, I bought that yarn. When did I think I bought it back in August? Maybe August or September, something like that. And today's the day to get started on it. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go shoot that and get that out of the way. I don't have it over here. It's sitting over there at the table. I've got to take this and put it over there, because the web camera I bought to do stuff over there sucks. So I'm gonna have to just switch back and forth. Just take this over from here and then put it over on my mic stand that's over there until I can get a second one, so I don't have to keep switching back and forth, because that's annoying. I'm also trying to find wireless microphones that don't cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, so that's been fun, because I don't have a way to test them out. Like the little lavalier mics, are they going to be, is the sound of it going to be harsh, like too bright? Is it going to crackly? Is it going to be too loud? It's like, I don't have a way to test that, so I'm stuck using, well, there's this microphone, and then I've got one that's over here that you can't see, that I use for vocals and other kind of recordings with. Seeing as this is permanently stuck to the desk, this is where this is going to stay. I have my little interface, and I got that over there. You know what would be so much easier is if I just had both cords plugged in, instead of like unplugging and plugging and plugging and doing whatever. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Anyway, not much else. I have a failure project over here. I was trying to learn how to put granny squares together seamlessly, and oh god, this is such a fail. You know, I mean, I'll use it. It's a little box. It was supposed to be a little bag, but I'm just like, I don't really like how I made the blocks to begin with. So I've got other ones that I've done. They don't end in the middle anymore. So yeah, I'll have to once I finish that. And I'm not going to try to learn how to do, until I can find a good resource that shows me and explains to me how to do it, instead of just like little videos on Pinterest that it's just audio music over top of somebody doing something. And it's like, I am a visual learner, but I also like to hear the process as well. So this I can't even talk today. This turned out to be a fail, but I'm working on another one, but not like this. It's going to be a bag, because I keep seeing these granny square bags, and I'm like, man, I want to make one. So I'm working on it. But I think what I'm going to do is, instead of like trying to do this hand stitching stuff, I'm just going to crochet it across and give it a little more texture. Kind of like how I'm going to do my my temperature blanket, the crocheted one. So I've got that set up over there ready to go. I just need to move the camera and plug in my other microphone and actually move it over there, and then move the chair, and it's just a giant production. I just wish I had a space with dedicated stuff to do this at. I don't. This place, like I said, this place is tiny. It's like this big. But anyway, don't think there's much else to talk about. that I know of. And I think I've only been yapping maybe 10 minutes. Oh, 15, yeah, 10-ish, 12. I mean, it says 15, but I had a coughing fit, so I'm cutting that out. Anyway, I'm going to try to get back to the Yarn With Me episodes, hopefully this week. Not today, because I got to do that over there, and I needed to shoot this, because the Yarn With Me episodes, I sit here, and it takes me maybe an hour and a half to shoot one, because I do take a break. So, and it takes maybe 20 minutes to edit it, unless something weird happens and I have to watch the whole thing on the computer before I put it up on YouTube. But anyway, that's all I've got for right now. I hope you all have had a lovely New Year's Day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.